Yo, this is Spigg Nice. LB fans, Lost Boys. You already know. I'm listening to Mikey T's his podcast is Just Jumping. But this is Spigg Nice of the Lost Boys. I want y'all to listen to Mikey T. Look at Mikey T, the movie stars podcast forever. Feel me? One.
Can you tell me about some of the craziest times that you had in jail? And, were you locked up with any other artists during your time of incarceration?
Yeah, I mean, I locked up with a couple of people. Ja Rule was a bigger name that y'all might know, but I was locked up. When he came in, he always give me props every time. He gave me the bag. I get a kitty. You know what I'm saying? He's from Queens, so everybody know what it is and stuff. I represent the Queens hard. So when he came in, it was just natural that he got to come see the homie. I give him the bag, sneakers, fits, whatever the case may be, some food and stuff like that. Showed him little guidelines how it runs out here, because I know he came from the state, did a little bit in the state and stuff like that. So came up to the feds and stuff like that. He rocked with us for a little while. Met with some of the homies, Italians and blacks and whites and all. He met with everybody.
Talk to me about the whole Ja Rule situation. Had you known Ja Rule prior to the incarceration, since you were both from
Yeah, of course. I told Ja Rule, I always told Ja Rule, I said, when I be hollering, I was like, yo, you don't remember when I told you could go solo and stuff like that? Because it was one time we met at a hookie party. This is back in the day. This is like late, this is like 80s or something like that. And
he was at a Cash Murder Clique?
Yeah, when he was with the Cash Murder. And I was like, because Black used to always get locked up. His man, he'd get locked up and this, that, and third. So I was like, yo, man, you can make it. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, when I had that, like, we used to walk the track and stuff. I used to tell him stuff like that. Like, you don't remember. I told you one time that you could make it solo and this, that, and third. And eventually you did. So you have this. So we laughed about that shit. But I also told him about Ashanti. Ashanti was her aunt and my aunt are like sisters. They both live out in like my aunt lives in Westbury and her aunt lives in Glen Cove. That's just like walking distance, right next door and stuff like that. But her aunt used to always come and, for Christmas and stuff like that, all the family gets together and stuff like that and go to Christmas out in Westbury and stuff like that. That's a tradition and stuff like that. But her aunt always there. Like her aunt is like family and stuff like that. But her aunt used to always be like, they listen to Sam Cooke songs and get drunk a little bit and stuff like that. With everybody getting drinking and stuff like that. She's so, you need to put Shiny on y'all music. You need to put Shiny. We like, who the hell is Shiny? And this is that and the third. So here she go again with the Shiny joint, this and that and the third. Such and such. All right, let's go. We go around the backyard or whatever, do what we do and stuff like that. And then one year, because I always used to come after 12 and stuff like that. So one year, my cousin, rest in peace, Brian, he was like, yo, that Shani that she be talking about, that's Ashanti. I was like, what? Yeah, that's Ashanti. That ain't no Shani. This girl been coming to my house for years, and I didn't even know who she was. I was like, word? So I had to get in the car. This is when I was living in Harlem. I had to go from Queens all the way to Harlem, all the way back out to Long Island. Every time I miss it. So we back to what we do and stuff like that. So it's like, all right. But that's after she signed with Murder Inc. So I told y'all that song. So he's like, yeah, nigga, that's what's up. So, we had our gang, we had our laughs and stuff. We took pictures. We was gonna take pictures one time. Like, a couple of cats were gonna take pictures with you. What's up? So he's like, all right, man, that little 1-2 shots turned into about 3 hours. Everybody was out there getting picture tickets and stuff like that. So we had a big day of it and stuff like that.
Right. Ja Rule was a major celebrity outside of the prison. You could tell me better. Was he a celebrity inside of the prison? What was his prison?
Like? Of course. He got a privilege. He got a privilege because he had been up there with us. But due to the fact that he was a celebrity like that, and he wouldn't been that long, they put him in the camp. Like, we had a camp on our ground. It was in Raybrook. And it's a medium high. It's a max. It's a medium high. And they put him in the camp. And due to the fact that he was in campus and stuff like that, he had his little. He was cool, you know what I'm saying? Even though I run the whole jail, but he was cool where he was at and stuff like that. The warden had him working for him actually, so he would clean up the warden's office and stuff like that, things of that nature. They try to set him up one time and stuff like that, giving him because you can't have fruits and you can't have vegetables and stuff like that out of the kitchen and stuff like that. He's a law, you can get knocked off. And the guys that gave him a bag full of stuff walking right by the warden's office, even though he had to go right down there. They had him set up like I was like, yo, dog. I just so happened to walk around and seen him. It was like, yo, you can't do that. What? Who gave you that? Hurry up. Pushed him over, rushed his ass out to his unit, like, yo, dog, you can't be doing that. I don't care who you are. You going to jail. Don't care you in jail. You going to jail. You got raw onions and peppers and all types of tomatoes and stuff. You can't do that. That's a law.
People trying to play Ja Rule out because of the 50 Cent beef and all this happened before his incarceration. He wasn't the same pain is love Ja Rule when he got locked up. He was the post 50 Cent beef Ja Rule. Is that why they were trying Ja because of 50?
Nah, they ain't trying. They ain't trying. They know what it is. Nah, they was just giving them stuff and going. And I was like, yo, man, they damn near setting you up right there. But no, it was no. I don't think it was no harm intent, no intent, no cruel intent with that. But it was just funny. Like, yo, he got a bag full of stuff. I'm like, yo, you guys should be coming out the bag. You better hurry up and get that. You. Let me walk you over here real fast, man. Crazy. It was just funny though.